Welcome to Business News. I am Chiwendu Osisiogo. The President's Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Mansour Ahmed, has said that the absence of proper linkage between the small and medium enterprises sector and the large corporations accounted for the fragile nature of the manufacturing sector. Ahmed, who was speaking in Lagos on Wednesday during the main annual launch show, noted that among the activities, the association will pay greater attention to the strengthening of linkages between the SME sector and the big firms. The Director of Corporate Affairs in the association, Ambrose Oruche, informed our correspondent that Manufacturers Association of Nigeria has concluded plans to create a link between the small businesses and the big ones, where the small businesses will serve as suppliers to the large firms. It said the program would consist of training operators in the small enterprises sector on the qualities of inputs that the large organization required and the quantity that they could be secured. Oruche said that the reason why manufacturers were not patronizing local suppliers was because the quality of what the manufacturers wanted could not sometimes be sourced locally, necessitating an increasing reliance on importation. The agricultural sector experienced a decline of 1.33% in 2018, recording an increase of 2.12% against the growth of 3.45% recorded in 2017. Recent gross domestic product report from the National Bureau of Statistics indicated that in real terms, the sector grew by 2.46% year-on-year, a decrease of 1.78% points from the corresponding period of 2017. But an increase of 0.55% points from the preceding quarter. According to the NBS, the annual 2018 growth was 2.12%, which was lower than 3.45% recorded in 2017, adding that the sector contributed 26.15% to overall GDP in real terms during the fourth quarter, slightly higher than the contribution in the fourth quarter of 2017, but lower than the third quarter of 2018. The statistics reflected a not-so-impressive performance of the sector, which stakeholders attributed to the ongoing crisis between herdsmen and farmers in the major food basket of the nation. The Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Chief Audi Ogbe, has ended the program, explaining that it was too expensive to sustain. The regime instead reduced the price of fertilizers from about 9,000 naira a bag to 5,500 a bag under the Presidential Fertilizer Initiative. There has been an increase in international flight bookings for families of many prominent Nigerians and politicians, as well as expatriates, investigations have shown. An airline source told our correspondent that the increase might not be unconnected with the forthcoming elections, adding that it was gathered that between January and the first week in February, many prominent families had bought tickets to travel out of the country. According to the Director of Research, Zenith Travels, Olumide Ohunwayo, stated that there is a huge divide between the supporters of the two major presidential candidates, making it look more like a war situation. That is why so many people are leaving the country. Ohunwayo said that apart from some politicians and elite expatriates and companies that had technical partners, many of their staff members have gone on vacation pending the outcome of the elections. The President's National Association of Nigerian Travel Agents, Bankole Bernard, also confirmed that there had been an increase in international travels, but was conscious in linking the development to the elections. Bernard, however, stated that the percentage increase in the number of travelers was still within reasonable limits. That's the business news from Television Nigerian. I am Chiwendu Osisiogo. Thanks for watching.